We're about to choose the most famous man in the world.
And 1.25 billion souls watching.
I'd say this is a pretty fair vision of hell. Well, don't be blasphemous, Ray. Hell arrives tomorrow when we bring in the cartons.
Conclave is about the election of a new pope inside those glamorous areas of the Vatican. It's not so much driven by action. It stars Ralph Fiennes, Stanley Tucci, John Lithgow, and others. It's driven more, as I mentioned to the director, Edward Berger, by reactions to reactions.
I mean, to me, that's absolutely wonderfully observed and completely right. And that's the reason why Rafe is at the center of this movie, you know, because his character is quite silent. You know, he's quite, yes. I mean, he has dialogue, but other people have more dialogue. And he actually reacts to what they are saying mostly. And he listens and he thinks about what they're saying and he tries to find out what's going on. And he's reluctantly there only, you know, he actually wants to be in a monastery, but the Pope, the dying Pope told him, you have to stay here. So he's not an alpha, he doesn't like being in the limelight. So he's someone who's content with he prefers the third row.
Listen, Ray, I assume that you accept all of that. Did you find yourself adjusting to the reaction of others when they would react to you, if that sentence makes any sense?
Oh, yes. I mean, as you're speaking, I'm thinking of scenes with Stanley Tucci, where, of course, at the heart of it, we have our friendship becomes confrontational. And that was very much about reacting. I would say something, he'd react, I'd react. And there was definitely, yes, that we're playing off each other massively. I didn't analyze it in quite the way you're describing it, but all I know is I'm listening. Lawrence is listening. He has to listen. He wants it to function well, this conclave. He's listening to people. He's trying not to judge, but of course he has, and he listens mostly with empathy. He would be, by the fact of him being a priest, he would have heard confession, and he would have listened empathetically. So, yes, I think that's right. But for me, it was a part of listening in the present moment. And trying to have that quality of, I don't know, I'm not judging, I need to hear what you're saying. What are you telling me? Like I talked to the young nun who may have in fact had a liaison with one of our contenders, and that was like, listen to me, my child. I will listen to you. I will listen to you, my child. Tell me what you, that openness, he's an empathetic character, Lawrence.
It's a reaction-driven film. It is a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you both very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.